Gentlemen, ladies, welcome back. Doing a tag for a good buddy, Phantom Gamer 2304, formerly MMax78. He did a handheld tag, so there were 3 questions. I'm going to get right to it, and we'll dive right in. I'm trying to remember the order. I guess it doesn't matter the order. First question was, what would be your handheld system of choice, your favorite all time? To tell you the truth, folks, I never even owned a handheld system until about a year ago. And it's not that I didn't want one. When I was a kid, I remember when Christmas came around in what was it, 91 when the Game Boy came out, or 92? Whatever year, the first year it was hot and everybody wanted one. I remember I begged and borrowed and wrote my letter to my grandparents, and the only thing I wanted for Christmas was a Game Boy. And I still remember what the box looks like to this day for the original Game Boy, because I just had studied it. I wanted one so bad. And of course, Christmas came, and I believe I did get a Nintendo game that year or something, but I did not get a Game Boy. And my mother didn't care if I played video games, but she didn't really want to buy them for me, you know what I'm saying? So if I bought them for myself or whatever, that was fine. But they weren't going to out of pocket for them. It's one of those things, the handhelds, since I didn't get in on the ground floor, since I didn't have a Game Boy at the time, as time went on, I just became more and more of a console game owner, and I never really thought about handhelds. And then when I got older, my eyes started getting bad and stuff, and I'm like, thinking about playing on a little bitty screen, I don't really have a desire to do it. I mean, there are some great games that have come out, and that's why I'm glad a lot of systems that have handhelds have made player adapters for the home consoles, because it's really made it a lot easier for folks that might not dig a handheld to play those good games. And anyway, long story short for Adam, here it is, my silver SP. I really love Pete's red one. I think that was really cool. I wish that mine was red. Mine does not have the backlit screen. It's just a regular SP that's front lit. And it's an awesome machine. I do like it. I know what Pete's talking about it with it being square. It feels kind of weird when you're playing on it for a little while, but it's got a real nice screen on it and stuff. It's really cool. And basically, I bought this for those couple of emulated games, so I guess my all-time favorite emulator game would be the second question, and that no doubt would be the reason why I bought this. And that was for, let me see if I can dig it out here, folks. That'd be for this game right here. And you might guess, it's Metroid Fusion. It was the newest Metroid game that was out for the Game Boy. And Metroid's my Nintendo weakness. Mario was some people's favorite, or Zelda. Mine's Metroid. So I buy pretty much anything if I can get it that's Metroid. I do have a Zero Mission as well. But Zero Mission's almost like a prequel to the original, or kind of a remake of the original, so I don't count it as being the reason why I bought the Game Boy. So to answer question 1 in a long rambling way is, my favorite console all time would probably be this Game Boy Advance SP. I wish I had the backlit one instead of just the front-lit one, but with this you can play the Game Boy Color games, the regular Game Boy games, and the Game Boy Color games, so I think that's really a sweet thing. I just never owned a Sega handheld, and I really don't have a desire to get one. I don't know. I just don't. But okay, so that answers those 2 questions. The third question is, what was your favorite add-on? And some of the guys had mentioned the Game Gear had the TV tuner, and it also had an adapter for the Sega Master System cart, I guess. And that's news to me. I didn't know that. I knew about the TV tuner, but because I never owned a Game Gear and never saw this TV tuner actually used, and or the SMS cart adapter, I'm not gonna choose those because I don't know anything about those. So what I started thinking was uh, innovation, and I guess the innovation would be the fact that the Game Boy, when it came out, was, you know, this big brick, and it had this nice green screen, and it took 4 AA batteries. And the batteries lasted about 8 hours, supposedly. I don't really know because I haven't put one to the test. But um, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, okay. You know, it lasted for 8 hours. Well, this came out in what, 91, 92? This is before the time of the cell phone. This is before the time of the even the pager. Really, it was just, you know, rare. You know, to see somebody with one, and excuse me. Suffice it to say, nobody had internal batteries in anything like this. A Game Boy Advance has a rechargeable lithium internal battery on it. But back then in 91, 92, you didn't. You put regular old batteries in something. And, you know, it's the same thing with the Game Boy Color. It's smaller batteries and less of them, but it's still the same thing. You put batteries in it. But what I think the innovation is not the fact that they just had an adapter for this Nintendo Game Boy, the brick. Um, they had a rechargeable adapter pack, and I have one right here. And this is the Nintendo brand adapter pack. It says it on the back. The front, it was so scratched up on it where it read it that I just cleaned it completely off of there. But it is the Nintendo brand adapter pack. And this plugs into the Nintendo, and then this just plugs directly into your outlet, and you can play. You can play with this like it is an adapter and just play all day long with it plugged in, or you can unplug it and it had a belt clip on it, and you put this on your belt, but you plug this into it, and this was like your rechargeable lithium battery pack is there today. So it was kind of a combo. It was an adapter and it was a rechargeable battery pack, and I think that's a great add-on innovation for a machine that came out before the age of a cell phone with a rechargeable battery in it, or anything that really had a lot of rechargeable batteries. I remember back to like 91, 92, nobody really had rechargeable battery stuff. So there was some like flashlights and stuff, but nobody really had it. So anyway, this was an awesome tag, good idea, and I rambled through it like usual. Out on the tag 3 dudes, just for the heck of it. Guys, if you don't dig handheld or don't want to do it, it's cool. Or if you already been tagged for it and already did one, don't do another one. I'll just watch the one you did. I'm going to tag, who am I going to tag? I wrote it down. Of course I wrote it down. We're going to tag WSGTTB. I think he wanted to be tagged for this, so I'm going to give him his wish. There you go, buddy. I'd also like to tag Creeboy411 for the handheld. I think he likes handheld stuff, so we'll see what he has to say. And my buddy Vidium, I'd like to see his handheld games again. I know he's got some Game Boy games, handheld and stuff. So I think he would dig this. So Vidium, if you want to do a tag, buddy, for the handheld, this is it. So anyway, happy holidays, folks. Thank you to any and all new subs. Appreciate it. And we're headed into the new year strong, and this tag was real cool. So thanks, Phantom Gamer 2304 for tagging me, and I'm gonna sign off. So I'll talk to y'all later. Happy holidays, and see you next vid. Bye.